What will happen to Baby Yoda after season one? I have a couple of theories how this can go about in the next season. First is Mando takes Baby Yoda, or I should say the child, correction. Mando takes the child back to his home world. In episode 8, the armor gives us a little bit of backstory to the Jedi Mandalorian War. She goes on to explain that the Jedi are some kind of like sorcerers with similar abilities like the child. She goes on to explain that the Jedi uh, and how the Jedi were enemies of Mandalore. However, she she says that the child is not an enemy, even though the child has similar force abilities like the Jedi she is talking about. The child is not an enemy because it is a foundling. Now this confused Mando a little bit because now he has a new duty in basically looking after the child as if it's its own until he goes on with his next mission um, to go and find his people and his home world. This is going to be interesting because we may finally see the home world of Yoda. Um, Not much is known about Yoda. We've only seen two of his species. One before the child, which is Yaddle, and Yoda himself. We don't know anything where they come from or what the species is named. All from what I know is that they are very tuned in with the Force. Um, but we do not know if Mando will complete his mission. We're just gonna have to find out in season two. In this video, I would like to tie in a little bit with what uh, the creators have released some information about season two, stating that some Skywalker saga characters may appear in season two. It may be possible, I say may be possible, that Mando may encounter Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. By then, this is still 5 years, 5 or 6 years after the fall of the Empire. Luke's Jedi Order would have already been established. Uh, Luke may take the child as a Padawan under his new order. Um, this would break my heart, but if this happens, the child could be one of the Padawans that perish in Snoke's attack on Luke's Jedi Order. This is coming from the Rise of Kylo Ren issue 1. Um, if they decide to bring back Mark Hamill, I'd say let's do it. I mean, they're doing it with Ewan McGregor for the Obi-Wan series, so I don't see why they won't. They could not bring back Mark Hamill. I think it's actually very possible. Um, another person that they could bring back that may help Mando bring the child back to its home world is Maz Kanata. By now, Master Yoda has passed, and there aren't many beings that have lived as long as he has. The only other person that I know is Maz Kanata from The Force Awakens. In The Force Awakens, uh, when Rey, Han Solo, and Chewbacca, I forgot the planet's name, but when they go to Maz Kanata's castle, one of the flags at the entrance that you see is uh is a flag of a mythosaur skull right in front of her castle. You can only see it for like a split second, but it's pretty big. This may or may not connect back to Mando. I don't know. My mind's just going wild with like ideas, but I don't know. Maybe Mando does Maz Kanata a favor or something, and like she decides to put a symbol like the flag of the mythosaur. I don't know, but what I'm trying to get at is Maz Kanata. She's been alive almost as long as Master Yoda, and she has a lot of experience, a lot of information. She knows a lot of people. She's been to many places. She may know where the child. comes from. She may know the home world and the species name and more information about the child, and she may be able to guide Mando to its home world. Who knows? I think that would be kind of cool. The third one, this is kind of just for funsies. Uh, Maybe C3PO could help. Uh, what is he like? He's fluent in like 4 million different languages. Uh, Not just his knowledge of languages, but he seems to know a lot about different kinds of species. Uh, I don't know, maybe in his data bank or in his memory. I mean, he may have information about Yoda species, or I mean, the child's species and its home world. I don't know. That's also a possibility. But the one that I'm clinging on to is maybe Luke Skywalker coming back, or Maz Kanata coming back to help Mando find the child's home world. Um, but that's about it. But all that we know for now is the baby. Oh no, correction. The child is now a Mandalorian.